Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing something different from what we usually do. We are going to be benchmarking. We are going to be benchmarking my computer. I will put I will put the specs in the description, and hold on, because y'all can't see my, hold on. Here, let me cut. I'll be back, guys. It's fine. This is the first game we're gonna be playing. The specs on this computer, which I will actually be showing you guys here. The GPU or the CPU is the Intel Core i5-14400F with 10 cores, and it does go up to 4.7 gigahertz. 16 gigabytes of DDR5 5200 mega transfers RAM, the ADATA Legend 800 Gold, it's a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD, and the NVIDIA RTX 4060, which is basically what's gonna carry the FPS, and this is the 8 gig version. Sorry guys. Okay, so the settings that we're going to be playing at, I don't know why you guys can't see my mouse, but I'll kind of just, okay, we have this set to custom, so we are using NVIDIA DLSS. Frame generation's on. Our VRAM scale targets 80. And texture res is normal. This is kind of the settings here. You can pause the video if you need. Here's the settings here. Pause if you need. Yeah. Here's this. We are going to be playing in 1440p, okay? We have our little FPS counter. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's kind of up here, top left. You see the FPS, the RAM usage, CPU temperatures, usage, what the speed's running at, and the wattage. You can see the memory on the graphics card itself, so we're using 6 gigabytes. The temp of the GPU is 50. 64%, 80 watts, you know. Okay. I'm not that good at the game, so we're just gonna be playing some boot camp. But yeah, so we're gonna do this. Okay, we are loading into a match. This is Call of Duty Warzone, or Black Ops 6, whatever you want to call it. And this is boot camp. All the things that you need to know about the computers on the top left corner. Sorry if I'm bad at the game, because I am. But yeah. So
enemies are dropping into the area.
Here we go.
Watch the skies.
We're gonna be loading in, yeah. So just we're getting 120 FPS. Game looks pretty good to me because we are playing in 1440p. I'm not good, just so y'all know. For the record, I suck at this game.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
So what am I doing? I am really bad.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by.
Guys, I literally am bad. This gun does have a lot of recoil, but we are using all the GPU, which is good, which means our CPU and GPU is not bottlenecked. We're using about 100 watts, kind of just here. We're getting about 130 FPS. DLSS is on. 1440p at kind of high settings. They're not low, they're basically medium to high settings. Yeah, we're getting 100 more FPS actually now. I'm just gonna land here. I don't know. and we are recording on the computer. We're not using anything. We are using this OBS recording directly from the computer, so it's recording from the computer, which does use more processing power. So this is not bad. This is kind of like if you're streaming. Oh crap.
Bounty targets marked. Kill them all.
There's my team. 140 FPS. We're using almost 16 gigs of RAM, so if you are live streaming, it would be a good idea to upgrade to 32. And this is 1 stick of RAM. Yeah, that's a big thing. This is 1 stick of RAM. If you had 2, it would be way higher performance, but we are almost maxed out on memory, or on RAM. But yeah, the CPU is kind of being used because of DLSS. The game looks really good, not gonna lie. The temperatures are very good, actually. Temps are very good. Yeah, if you upgraded more RAM, you would get a little bit more FPS because you wouldn't. Because right now we're maxed out on RAM. The only things I have open is OBS, Call of Duty, and voice mod.
Loading.
I haven't played this game in so long. I haven't played it in months, so that could be why I'm bad. Like literally, I haven't played in months. Gotta move my keyboard. I do like this way better, actually. 140 FPS. This is enjoyable because I have a 180 hertz monitor. If I lowered a few more settings, I like playing on slightly higher settings because that's what I'm used to. This is actually very good. 100. I mean, because I can see all of those frames. If it goes above 180, then I can't see that. But yeah. What is he doing? Yeah, there's no, like, I'm not lagging. There's no lag spikes. Temps are very good. CPU ain't even an AIO. I've had higher temperatures on an AIO. I'm about to shoot you. This guy. We are on 120 FOV, so that could lower FPS, but this is very good considering that this computer was $600. Usually it's $1,200, but I got it for $600 on Black Friday, and the specs are good for $600. And his soul just exploded. I feel bad for that guy. Wow, that guy's ruthless. Temps are very good, and we are bottlenecked by the CPU, which is great. The CPU and GPU combo is good for the price. But the most helpful and major upgrade would be RAM, using 2 sticks, and this XMP is on, but having 2 sticks. Oh, he's on, so I'm gonna get on. But having 2 sticks. What are we doing here, man? 2 sticks of RAM would greatly help. One, you get higher FPS because right now we're maxed out on RAM, so it's got to do some things to get the RAM that we're at right now. Okay, I'm gonna kind of just shoot that. Okay, come on, go. Yeah, good performance, and I'm recording. Oh. You know what? Here, I'll just drive this car. Shh, yeah, driving through this. Yeah, DLSS is on, but I don't really see much of a difference. I really like this. Good performance, better than a PS5. Oh. Yeah, highly recommending upgrading RAM, and this is one stick. So what's being said here, this is not bad. The FPS is not horrible, and this is very enjoyable because if I had a 75 hertz monitor, I would be already maxed out and the rest of the FPS wouldn't matter. But if you lower a few settings, which wouldn't matter because I kind of just breeze through the settings. Who's here? Yeah.
Loading.
Dude, come on, just go, dude. And we're moving a lot, and we're having to render in frames, so yeah, this is good FPS considering what we got here.
Intelligence squad is outside the safe zone.
Changing back.
Dude, this guy.
Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
What just happened?
Taking effective fire. Drop.
Damn, we died. We've been captured. We're gonna be playing the whole time, so we can get like a full, you know, like after the temperature sets in, which is very good. Staying in the 60s right now.
Gulag is your last chance. Fight
About 150 FPS in here. As long as we're getting over 120, this is great. Since I have a 180 hertz monitor, it's great.
Go. Changing back.
Come on. Teabag. Loading in here. Not losing too much FPS, I'd say. Well, the gulag just closed. Oh crap.
No more fighting in the gulag.
Okay, cut that.
Taking fire.
Or he thinks I'm dead? Nope. Not horrible. Oh, there's a loadout drop. I could have got that.
I'm back up.
Call of Duty wasn't bad. The performance was actually great. Considering that there's one stick of RAM, only 16 gigabytes of it. That was very good actually. Okay, so we just played Call of Duty. The next game is going to be Minecraft. Let's collect all our rewards. Okay, we're gonna be getting onto Minecraft. Vanilla Minecraft, actually. Like, no mods. And then we'll do modded Minecraft. Okay, so now, Call of Duty was great, but now we are on Minecraft. And instantly, right when we closed out, we're now at 38 degrees Celsius. Wait, hold on. Can you guys see the thing? No, you guys might not be able to see the overlay. Here, let me figure this out. Okay, I guess unfortunately your guys aren't gonna be able to see it, but I literally just let it on, so normal settings. I'm just gonna name it Benchmark. No, I'm just gonna spawn in. Just make the new world. And we are in. And wow, we're getting 500. We are getting 300 FPS, 330. The GPU's at a cool 41 degrees and only at 40% usage. CPU's at a nice 62, and it's at 30 usage, so nothing's being fully utilized. Here's our settings, Quake Pro. Is this 180 hertz? I'd say it is. So 2560 by 1440. Oh yeah, at 180. We got 20 chunks, 13 chunks. VSync's off. Graphics are fancy. Let's do fabulous. Fabuloso. Full screen. And yeah, just walking around here. As you can tell, got the FNAF skin. Go check out FNAF the Shatter Pass. I can see pretty far, and this is so smooth. It's 200. As long as I get at least more than 180, I'm good, because as you guys may know, 180 hertz monitor. I have a 180 hertz monitor, right? So as long as I get 180 or more, it'll look the smoothest as possible. And yes, we're getting like 300 FPS. If I look up in the sky, we're getting 811. So now we're just gonna completely max everything. Just maxed out. Ooh, everything loads in pretty fast. The CPU usage did go up, and the GPU only a little bit. I can see Village. And then now we are getting, as you guys, as long as I'm getting 60, you'll see a smooth 60. But now, instead of getting 300 FPS, I'm not getting 160 to 180. We are using 10 gigabytes of RAM. The GPU is slightly hotter at 45 degrees Celsius. And wow, I just saw my CPU go to 70 degrees Celsius, which is still not horrible. Oh, Village. Yeah, wow. You know, take a look at that, guys. Village. In a village, wow. But if I look up, we get about 700, same amount. This is not bad. This is a very smooth experience. Let me see how I can get slightly less. I want to get at least 180. Here it is, dropping. Yeah, okay, no, this is 200, so this is like perfect. Let's try to get the highest FPS possible. So right here, right now, I'm getting 600, 800, maybe like 900 FPS. I look up, getting 870. The RAM usage is down a lot. CPU usage is almost non-existent. Then you kind of just instantly do this. Fancy. Try to do the and then just instantly loads in. CPU usage went up to 80, and I think the GPU went up to like 60. But now it's back down to like 30. But yeah, I could easily play like this. It would hitch up. It doesn't hitch up, but because since it keeps fluctuating over the 180 mark and like below it, it's kind of weird. So I'm trying to get the max. I think I should do this. 25. $22. I don't know why you guys can't see the overlay. That's so annoying. 200. Yeah. So I could raise the Give it a minute, and then it loads. Getting like, yeah, this. So the max I could do 23 and 32 and get over 180. It's actually getting like 200. It's not horrible. This is great. But this is completely vanilla, no mods, no nothing. This is complete. This is just Minecraft. This is it. This is as vanilla as it gets. 1.21.7. This is as vanilla as it gets. Good. Oh wait, hold on. We're getting 1,000. We just got 1,000. Let's go. Let's go. Just got 1,000. But yeah, Minecraft is great. Let's get on to modded Minecraft, which is I'm actually gonna delete that world because I don't want to. That has fabric and things like that. Some mods. So let's see what FPS we get in that. So let's get it. Okay, guys, we're in Minecraft Java Edition 1.21.5 fabric. As you can tell, we have Essential right here, and you guys can't see the thing. It's so annoying, like, so weird. But we got ambient sounds, Bobby, bridging mod, Distant Horizons, Essential, Iris, Jade, Lamb dynamic lights, base game Minecraft, mod menu, simple voice chat, Sodium, sound physics remastered, voice chat interaction, Sarah's minimap, YDM's whip and master, and Zoomify. This is basically it. So let's go to single player and let's just make a world called Benchmark. I think I have shaders in this, so we're gonna test out shaders, like what that's kind of like, and then we'll turn off shaders. So we're loading in here. What shaders do we have? Okay, here's the settings, 23 chunks. I think it's actually the same as last. Yeah. You have complementary unbound. Kind of like, ooh, this is gonna be a little laggy because we have shaders. This all gotta load in. That one tree. Let it settle in. My old computer I could not like play. So basically, because the shaders were bad and we got dynamic lights. So 23 chunks, 32 chunks simulation distance, 1440p, which is you know, fancy. Yeah, performance advanced, and we're walking around here with everything loaded in. GPU is a little hotter this time at 60 Celsius and max usage, and our CPU is at 63 Celsius and at 50% usage. We are using just about 14 gigabytes of RAM, 4 gigabytes of memory on from our graphics card, and we're getting about 70 FPS with these really beautiful shaders. Very beautiful shadows and everything. Nice and beautiful cloud. This looks very nice. Look at that water. That's majestic. Let's go take a look. Here I am. Look at this water, guys. It's very good. But now, let's completely turn. Here, let's max out Just straight 32 chunks. Which isn't actually much more, to be completely honest. Here's how I look, really nice. This actually isn't horrible. It's 60 FPS, so it's nothing like I'm used to. So I was just seeing like 100. But shaders is so worth it that honestly I'd play this like that. But then no shader, or should we do BSL? Let's try BSL for just a second. Let's see what that's like. Game's gonna change. Now we're in BSL, which is, I think, oh, we're getting more FPS, I think. Yeah, we're getting like, this does feel smoother. This is like 70 FPS. This is 80? Wow. Here's the, I don't like the clouds in this. That's something I don't like. Water looks good. Look at that. Majestic. I like the other water better. I like the other mods. Yeah, this is too shadery. It's hard to explain. We got, yeah, look at that. Very good. Shaders are great. But now, that was instantaneous. We got modded up Minecraft. That's interesting. That is interesting, guys. That is interesting. That is interesting. We're getting less FPS. We're getting 140, 120. Last time we were getting like 170 on. Yeah, we're getting almost 90, 80. But this is smoother than shaders. Wow. 100. This is not. This is actually worse. It feels better than the vanilla Minecraft, but it's getting apparently less FPS. I don't know. That's weird. Next game is going to be some BeamNG.drive. So let's get into that. Wow, I didn't know vanilla Minecraft was, wow. We did have a bunch of mods that weren't performance, so that could possibly, most likely be it. But let's get into BeamNG.drive. Okay, we are now in BeamNG.drive, and you guys can finally see the thing. So here is our settings. We have borderless, graphics. So everything's on high. Highest they can be. This is all of our settings. You can pause and look. Yeah, basically just high, just straight up high settings. So we're gonna go into free roam. You're gonna go to West Coast USA, and let's spawn here, default, and let's just spawn in. I do have a lot of mods, car mods, so that could vary on how you play. If you may have more mods or less mods or different mods that maybe don't tank as much performance. I have some mods that tank performance, but they're very good cars. Very fun. We are loading in here, and we're going to start off with no traffic cars, and then we'll do traffic cars. Yeah, this is high settings. Okay, so we loaded in. We're going to use the base car. We have smooth turn signals. We're getting 60 consistent FPS. The temps are looking good. You can just look at the top left. We're going to do external cam. Let's put this thing in the 4-wheel drive. I'm just going to kind of drive around, and we're going to check out the performance going to different areas. 60 FPS. Temps are actually really good. We're not using that much RAM. 13 gigabytes. And we're not using that much VRAM. Temps are actually really good. CPU is barely being used, but it will be when we have traffic cars. This is not about experience. Going fast. We're getting 60 FPS. Let's get into a crash here. The FPS didn't even move a bit. Okay, we do lose a few FPS when you're spawning in, which is to be expected. Going into this part, we are actually getting more FPS. Wow. We're getting 80 FPS here. Let's see some first-person driving. We're getting more than 60 FPS. Wow. 1 stick of RAM. I mean, you gotta remember that. We're gonna get into a crash at high speeds. So be ready for that. It's gonna be down here. Okay, we are getting a little bit less than 60 because we are moving fast. Okay. Lots of things to be moving. Ooh, that tanked FPS. But then it goes back up. Ooh, take a listen to this car. Look at that. Performance is good. Reload, you lose a little bit. Oh, we didn't even lose that much. Okay. Now, we're gonna be adding some traffic cars. Free RAM, traffic, spawn normal. It's loading, and the FPS is gonna be low, but once everything settles in, it should be pretty good. Yeah, 30 FPS. As to be expected, CPU usage is way higher, but after everything settles in and the cars like kind of drive around the city and they kind of just get away, getting about 50 FPS. It's gonna start driving. This is still very playable and it's more fun because there is traffic cars. 40 FPS, 45. This is all high. Driving. It's not bad. Feels good. It does feel a little bit laggier, but very fun still. Let's check this. Pretty smooth. Now let's get into some first person driving. Very smooth, very playable. I love playing like this because I'm used to this, but imagine 180 FPS. That would be so good. Like that'd be really that'd be realistic. Like that would be great. Temps are also very good, under 60, which is good. Oh, this guy here. We got a goober in front of us. Okay, we're gonna have a crash incoming, so be ready for that. This is good, looking good. Going fast in front next to the cars. Okay. Okay. Oh, it doesn't sound good. But, yeah, still good FPS. I said I don't know really what to do more. This is good performance. I like it. Performance I've been seeing today has been really good. I like it. Also, this video is not going to be edited. Kind of just a raw video. See how I like it. See how it does. But yeah, let's get a good crash here in slow-mo. Ooh, if that was a flip over, that would have been cool. Kind of wrecked the steering. Oh, there we go. Oh! Bam. Look at that. Look at that, all the wheels are bouncing. Very good. Kind of get a head-on collision here. Okay. Look at that crash. Let's go backwards here. This game is so fun. I highly recommend you guys get BeamNG.drive. We're gonna do a rear end crash. Look at that, look at that. Oh, almost quadruple. I think we can get like another crash. Look at that. I'm so sorry guys, that's my voice mod acting up. Voice mod really needs to fix their thing. But anyway, let's spawn in a more harder car. More like a like this car. Let's do the airplane one. We are in New York City, which is pretty highly populated, which makes the game laggier. Makes the game laggier. But we're just gonna be fun. We're getting about 30 FPS in here. Yeah, this is gonna be the last game. Great video. Yeah, we're gonna see. Yeah, performance is really great. Yeah.